YouTube going at the same time as Facebook. Cutter at the tip, crimper right up under. Yeah, this it's literally just a cutter at the tip, crimper right under. But this specific crimper tool right here, not. I've got my strippers somewhere. Oh, I found that other hawkbill blade. It's in here. So here's the regular hawkbill. Nope, wrong one. That is it right here. It's this one. So that's the same diagram blade. It seems like it's not the same, but yeah, it is. It's slightly different, just barely different. But this is my favorite one. This is my original. I bought it a long time ago. These two are just newer replacements when I couldn't find the other ones. One of these days, you're going to have to do a video on making split feed with a DIN 2.5-inch flex for a tower. Yeah, I've made a couple videos, but you want to see it like actually attached to the tower? Is that what you'd like to see? High voltage? Because I can show that. That's not a big deal, actually. Okay. So we're just going to fold this thing up. It's probably dumb. It's not a good idea. I really should keep this thing open so I know what it is. Because you'll throw something like this right here in a drawer and you'll never remember about it. I wish I could just throw these in here. Maybe I can. I've got a whole section for airline stuff. So let's just try to. I really don't care if I break that thing. I just need to throw these and put them up. So I'm throwing all these in my airline drawer, but actually the bad thing is my airline drawer is completely full now. So I'll put them in the drawer right below that, where I've got my rib nuts at. I've got two different drawers set up for my rib nuts. I've got two different drawers set up for my one drawer set up for my. I just dumped all the Sharpies out real quick in that top drawer of my toolbox. But I got my long Allen sets that I was complaining about the other day. Those long Allens, it'll let me do a lot of my smaller, more precise jobs. Hopefully, I've got the right size. If I don't, I'll have to get even smaller ones later on. But I've got a drawer dedicated for Allens, but it really might get full because it's my overflow drawer for my sockets too, for my just regular quick change screwdriver bits. And man, is this getting full fast, really, to be honest. Not in a hugely negative way, but it's definitely I gotta do something with it. I'm stack these on top of each other. That'll be fine. So I was just getting some things out of the way real quick. I got the big 18-inch whatever you want to call it, thumb wrench piece. I got it the other day. Making and attaching. I've done several videos on making, but I will definitely do a video on attaching for you there, high voltage. I'll show you how to do the. Let me put that dead blow. I'm putting my dead blow hammer and my other hammers up right here. I guess I could show you all my toolboxes if you really wanted to see them, but it's not organized enough. I'm putting that hammer up too. Hammers go in my bottom drawer of my toolbox. These, I've got several of these. I'm not sure if they'll stay down here. I'll probably end up moving them somewhere else. But I already own these right here. They're just a little bladders to fill up. And then I got these power shims with a little metal plate in them that air up. You can throw them up under something heavy and air it up and slide it around. Make some stuff happen. I am not going to put them back in that drawer. I'll just hang them on my wall over here. My wall needs to be organized. I've got so many tools that I don't have enough space on the wall anymore. But I'll make another, I don't know, I'll do something. These are some new measuring tapes. The only reason I got these was because I don't want to sit around using the 25 and 35 foot measuring tape when I'm only going to be measuring like under 15 foot for the most part on everything. So I got a couple different 16s to find what I needed, because this is my Hobo 16 that I use more than any other tool. It's just a little crappy little thing, but it's flexible and it moves. So I don't know. I've gotten kind of fond of it. I own a ton of Milwaukee larger tape measures, but I mean, like I said, this one, that's a maybe. That's probably a gigantic no, but I'll try, and we'll see which one I like. I don't know. Here's the, of course, the grease that I'm going to be using. It's just some the red tacky is what it's called, according to the guys that work on that crap. I am not a mechanic. I don't work on vehicles and stuff. They call it red tacky is the material they talk about. So I got my grease gun that's set up over there. All right. So this is just my small glue sticks. They go on the top right here. We're seeing daylight, guys. Give me a second. For the guys that are tired of the unpacking, we'll be done with that in just a minute. We'll start working on some 393 probably. Just blades for my sawzall and my jigsaw. Sawzall, excuse me. Probably, I've got a ridiculous amount of sawzall blades. If I would have thought about it and used my brain for a second, I would have got some more jigsaw blades, but it is what it is. I can use my sawzall for the same thing. Tons of dielectric grease. I actually found this stuff in bigger tubes and also without having the squeezy tube that's a pain in the neck to deal with. In my opinion, I don't have one to show you, but you can get it at the Autoport store, and it's got a squeeze tube. I'm not a fan. This will be pretty good for what I need, for sure. I'm going to put it over there with my lubricants. I got some liquid electrical tape. I got some butane. I'll put that over there too. My Brasso that I use, I'm not going to put it over there. It's going to stay over here. And then I'm going to leave that over there. And then I guess that's it. I don't remember where the other thing is. I'm looking for my WD-40. I used some WD-40 the other day. That's some supposedly special WD-40, but Whiskey Man was telling me to buy some other stuff. I'll have to check into it and see what you guys think of it. I gotta get some Prelude, some sort of special cable lubricant for the cable for the tower, and then some other things. People say you can use beeswax and a couple other things too, but I have not tried them yet. I'm not going to cut these out, these dollies. I'm just going to throw them over there out of my way. But they're just a bunch of 3-wheel swivel dollies. They look like that first one I showed you. But I'm just going to leave them in the box so that they get on my nerves until I use them. And then we will, you'll hear me saying, where the heck did I put those dollies? So I'm going to try to have a big enough stack of them so that I see the stack. We'll see how that goes for me. If I'm complaining in the next couple weeks, couple months, whatever, I end up using them. Some Scotch-Brite. I'm going to try to temporarily get that hydraulic piston up and down. So, taking some advice from a guy that has tried to do some of that stuff before. Typically, you'd think, in my opinion, it would mess up the seal, but he seems to think it'll get me by for now. This is the pulley that we needed. This thing right here was the bane of my existence on Friday or Saturday. Stupid thing broke twice. I got it. I won. I got that thing out of there, but it definitely was a pain. I did the high voltage safety stick on, I think I did that one on Thursday. That one's done. I got to do another high voltage safety stick soon. I'm going to set this high voltage safety stick up there for now. This is the other gimbal we were using. Nothing super special. I'm going to put the plumb bob, the Allen screws, some crescents, and some wrenches up real quick, and then we'll get to work. So, I need to spend about probably an hour or so cleaning over here so that I can actually get stuff done. I haven't done so yet. I will at some point in the near future. Hey, I found something I was missing. If somebody wants to come over to my shop and start organizing, hey, we might work out something. You make yourself some money. Now, I'll get it done at some point. It's the bad thing about stuff like that is you gotta do it your own way, and if somebody else does it for you, you won't never remember where nothing's at. So, got my other torch right there. Got my other gloves right there for outside work. Put them over there. Got on my way. This is for the electric or battery powered whatever grease gun that I never bought. They didn't have it, so I couldn't buy it. That's kind of the story, how it goes. Pretty boring story. I tried to buy a grease gun and they didn't have it, so I didn't buy it. I've been looking for that thing for forever. Jeez. I literally have look at this crap. I've been looking for this 1/4 inch drive for I don't know how long. And I literally had it sitting there in front of my face. That sucks. All right, so I'm going to pop it in somewhere where it will maybe continue to be in front of my face. And then maybe next time when I go to look for it, I'll actually find it. So that'll go in there, and that'll just go right there. All right. If you guys got any questions, want to talk about anything, have any suggestions, or I don't know, anything really, it doesn't matter. I am willing to listen. So I got these two already prepped. I'm not going to mess with that. I'm just going to prep one more. So that will be prepped. And then I've got to do a bunch of these ends over here. Do you guys like the zoomed view? Do you guys like this angle? Or would you guys like to go back to the old angle that we did a long, long time ago where I was facing in front of you guys? I've done that angle a few times, so if you guys would like to I don't know, shift it up, change it around a little bit, then we can do so and see what you guys think. I think the general consensus was this position that we're in right now is probably the better position, especially when I zoom in. You guys liked it a lot. So any requests, make them known. I got to get another end real quick for this 393. Show you guys how to put an end on some 393. I should have all my tools sitting right here. If they are not, I will be disappointed, and I will be telling you guys that I'm looking for something. But I think they're all right here. I have too many tools. I tried to make a little, like, what do you call it? Quick access kind of station down here below to my left with 2 drawers. So I set up like sections where I got certain tools at and stuff like that. In my opinion, to the best of my knowledge from what I've seen, I failed miserably. There's some jigsaw blades. I failed miserably. It is now a catch-all drawer that's got just a bunch of tools that I need to put back in the toolbox. So I I don't know what I think of doing those drawers. Maybe if I had a smaller drawer, I might have them organized better. But we will. I got some stuff in there that I need, but as far as putting tools in there, I think it was to be honest, a terrible idea. All right, get out of there. This is just my little bullcrap zip ties. I don't use these for anything more than just holding pieces in line. I can use purple, whatever, red, yellow. This red is an ugly looking red. And we'll get to work. So let's zoom in real quick so you guys can see what's going on. Do not know what's wrong with YouTube. I'm going to check that out later. If you guys have checked out the YouTube and you guys can't see, or it's glitching up, or something's happening with the camera, I do apologize. I'll zoom you guys in real quick. Size of those gray silicone mats. I actually sell these on my website. I don't know what, I don't sell them on the website. I sell them on my page, but I don't actually know, to be honest. Around 17 by 13, somewhere in that range. That's kind of how wide they are. Or that's how big they are versus a 1 5/8 line section. That's how big they are versus a roll of tape. That's how big they are for a 10 watt to 10,000 watt bird peak meter. That's how big they are versus that bird meter. And that's all the little size references I can give you. That's how big they are versus a drill. So there's your references. I'm not going further than that. All right. So what else did you guys ask? Radio's always on. Yeah, it's just a radio I got set up for a little bench setup. It's nothing special. I have to check out your book closer. Page closer. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll have them. They're not specifically on the website. I've got to hurry up and put them on the website. I'm sorry, but as soon as I put them on the website, we'll do it. Yeah, I know. New measuring tapes to use. Can't ever have too many tape measures. Making and attaching, please. Sure. Take those. Copy the extra knives. Cut at the tip and the crimper right under. Yeah. One of these days you can have one of the videos. Harbor Freight crimpers, exact same snap-ons. I'm pretty sure I saw everybody said 178 who's waving. Hey, you're wearing heated. Hey, tell me what kind of heated socks you got. I'm definitely curious. I definitely would like to know what a good pair of heated socks are. Headed to Indy at 10 o'clock at night. Jeez, man. It's going to be cold there for sure. 24 degrees in Missouri, 41 in Atlanta. So it's probably in the 40s or 30s here finally. YouTube's been messing up today. Okay, so it's YouTube itself. It's not just me. That'd be cool. And I should. All right, cool. I was just making sure I waved at everybody and was checking all you guys' comments. I apologize for not reading properly, but I had to get that like freaking mountain of crap off my bench so I can get to work. It's cool though. I like to show you guys what I get sometimes. Like I really do get some fun tools sometimes, but more along the lines of I need you guys to be here so that I'll actually unpack them so that I'll get to work rather than use the excuse, oh, all this stuff's blocking my bench. I can't do anything. Because we don't have to get on the ball. If anybody wants a large DC box, message me. I've actually got to make something happen here pretty soon. I don't really need to sell it, but I will absolutely sell it just because I've got it would just be helpful. I got some other stuff I'm trying to make happen. So I am willing to move on that a little bit just so I can hurry up and just be done with that whole section. I don't normally sell stuff like that. I've got 2 of them to sell. So I haven't listed them on this page. I don't plan on listing them on this page. But if anybody wants some, definitely let me know. The pretty large DC stuff. This page is a strictly RF supply page, so I don't do any like specific. Like I did, I guess I did do a Heath kit. but I'm not specifically doing anything small DC stuff, because if I do and I start listing that stuff, sure as a world, 1,000,001 people gonna message me. Oh, I didn't know you did that. I don't. I won't be. Sorry. Not to be disrespectful or nothing. It's just not something I do or what I'm going to be able to get into. It takes too much time, and I don't have that type of time available at my disposal. At some point in time in the future, I may, but as of now, it is off the table. But yeah, if you want anything, just let me know. Yeah, this is some 393 right here. That's what I'm working on right here. I've actually got four 393 jumpers to make, and then I've got to finish, I don't know how many RG 400 jumpers. So I'll be working on all that today. So it's very particular when you're working with 393. Let me see if I'm in the right spot. Let me do my my ever so famous X marks the spot, because the moment I don't, you guys will be out there off in I don't know, it'll be way over there looking at something, and I'll be working over here telling you guys something. That should be fun. Center of the screen should be about right there. Let's do X marks the spot. I don't want to do Sharpie. I want to do pen. Where the heck is my pen? Because it comes right off. This just gives me a reference for where to stay, because when I'm working with cable like this, I flop all around and I'm working on it. So I try to stay as close to the X as possible so you guys can see what's going on. School meal is particular cost. Not familiar with the pros of 393 attenuation 11 meter. Wish you could afford. Yeah, Oh yeah, copy that, man. Yeah, I'll have I'm doing that, but before February, pretty much before the beginning of February, if somebody gets something from me, I will, me personally, not my RF supply, I will absolutely work with you on those. If you want to, if somebody wants to get some of those, it ain't going to be a bunch, but I definitely am going to be trying to help people get it. I'll have 2 of them. I don't think the second one's going to be available in time. And realistically, if just one of them sells, then I'm good, and I don't have to worry about anything anymore. So I'm not really that concerned. It's just mainly helping me prep, because I got a lot of stuff I got to get prepped, and I got a ton of stuff I'm spending out, and I'm making stuff for sure, and I'm doing fine. But I like to have a buffer. So I don't know where my small pliers are. Those little small snap-ons I use all the time. They are MIA at the moment. I've got my little vice grip, and I got my little auto tightener. That one's pretty cool. It's not as good as the old Craftsman auto load one, whatever the heck they call that thing. That one was pretty cool. It's anybody's ever had one of those? Look, here's my freaking Titan thumb wrench, and it's actually bigger in jaws, bigger in a jaw than this freaking Crescent that I just bought. This right here from O'Reilly's. I love this thing. See the little stubby thing? I've been looking for one like that or bigger for a long time. I've yet to find it. But I don't know. My pliers are missing, so I'll use these big ones. They're kind of bulky for this job, but they will work. I'll line that up. Make sure that's lined up straight. No, that gets on my nerves. I'm not doing that. I'll just use something like this. This will be fine. Ain't nothing more annoying than having the wrong tool for the job. This one's not that bad. I don't mind it at all. RG393. Back to the question. Sorry, little sidetrack there. RG393 is a very high power handling cable with excellent attenuation for its size. It's the most power you can run in a 3/8 size cable. There's not a single 3/8 cable that would do more than what this is capable of. So it's pretty awesome as far as that's concerned. It's got very low friction coefficient. It's got very high thermal capacity, so it can actually run up to 500 degrees on the jacket without ever getting hot. It's just like RG400's big brother, pretty much. It's good for, according to the manufacturer, I think 15,000 average. So it can go, it can do quite a bit, let's just say. Yeah, but yeah, it's RG393 is what it is. I've got to find my spool of coax. What the heck, man? I've got all this wrapped up in a rag somewhere. I know I do. I know where it's at. It's probably right. Hopefully it's right here. Nope. Where's the rag at? Nope, not there. Yeah, I got my spool of coax. I got my pliers. I got my other tools. And everything wrapped up in one wrapped up piece of coax, towel. And that's where all my stuff is. I've got to find that so that I can finish working. Give me a second. Not over there. I brought it in. Working the other day. Thought I set it on my bench. But it's not looking like I set it there. Be wrapped up in a towel. Nope. Nope. Not there. So I've got a backup spool of solder. I guess I can grab that. That's gonna be annoying. I gotta find that. So let's get to my stash real quick and find my extra spool. That's not what I need. Hey, there's my black wire. I've been looking for that. Alright, whatever. This is not, I didn't mean to get this low. I've got a half a spool sitting somewhere in the inner side of a rag, all wrapped up with my snap-on and all my other junk. And there's my daggum charger I've been looking for. I already knew it was out here though. I just didn't know if it was in this room or the other room. So let's get to work soldering. So you guys can kind of see how I feed my soldering in, my solder in, and go from there. Yeah, that's the difference in 400. Hopefully that, yeah, like I said, I'm glad it helps you out. I don't try to hide anything from anybody. A lot of guys will hear me go on a ramble on something, and I'll be distracted, and I won't be answering a question or something like that. And it's less that I don't want to answer the question, and more that I have just went off on a tangent and am not focused on the question. So try to answer those right away so that I don't make somebody feel like I was ignoring them. And then other times I just won't even look at the comments. So I'll miss you guys completely. Not out of disrespect, but more out of like, not the camera. Hang on a second. Uh-oh. No, we're good. I thought it froze for a second. That booger's about to die. Give me a second. That'll still plug in over there. That'll work. Yeah, the gimbal's got a limited amount of power time before it kind of just dies out on me. What's up, Mud? Hope you're doing well, man. I didn't say hello to you earlier about 4 minutes ago. Hello, Mr. 305. Hope you're doing well. 1137. Hope you're doing well. I know it's already talking to you, but Cletus, hope you're doing well. Dirty Bird, hope you're doing good. I'm responding to all you guys like of course, like I know you, but I'm not actually acknowledging your handles, so I do apologize for that. Just heating this up. You can see if you watch closely, it'll wick into that joint. It did wick the wrong way, but it ain't the end of the world. It did wick, some of it wicked in, but not all of it did. So whenever it does that, in my opinion, it looks a little uglier as far as the final result, because I got a little bit of solder that's spreading out in a place that I don't really care for it to be. Does it matter? Not at all. Not even in the slightest. Does it annoy me? Yes. I gotta hold this thing in a good spot. I'm not on the X, I know, but sorry, I'm cheating a little bit. I just heated up that joint to suck that in, just so I don't have to deal with it. Not for any other reason other than I just don't feel like messing with it. You don't really have to do this in any specific way. You just want to have the solder bond and suck into the joint, and that's kind of the most important aspect to this. So as long as it does that, doesn't really matter about the rest of it. It just drives me nuts. That's about it. That's all it does. So working fine, doing what I need it to do. I gotta add a little bit more solder over here because there's a little bit of a pocket over here. Get back on the X. It's hard to stay on the X whenever you're working with 393, especially in like a spool that I got it wrapped up like it is. I don't think the X really matters at the moment. I'm probably have to zoom back in real quick. There we go. Make it look a little prettier. That looks fine. I ain't got to worry about that. That's ugly and annoying, but make it look better. Just because it gets on my nerves. All right. Again, not trying to win any beauty contests for this stuff. I'm just trying to get it bonded and bonded well. Cut the booger off. Let me check this real quick. Every once in a while, I have a little bit of an issue with something pushing up when you're a little too aggressive. So I'm going to see if I was too aggressive with where I'm mounting this real quick before I dedicate 100% to this. What do I have to test this with? I want to test it with something. There we go. Working just fine, threading on just fine, doing what it needs to do. I'm not concerned. We're good. I just wanted to make sure it bonds and grabs the way it needs to. The biggest thing is just making sure it seats completely. If something is messed up on the way it's seating, then it definitely can cause you problems if it won't thread on properly. A bunch of other reasons that can be an issue. What would you recommend? A whole 1500 watts and I'm running 150 back to the air on the air. Probably just some of that cheaper stuff that I just listed on the website. I listed 715 foot of I don't know what it is. It's TWC, I think 400 or something. It's just basically just LMR 400 look-alike kind of stuff. Just the same style, same design, but just a different company making it. And I think I'm selling that for like 70 cents a foot. That's the cheapest thing you can get off the website. And then you can solder regular PL259s on exactly the way I just showed you right here. Or you can get crimp-on connections for that. Whatever you chose to do. As long as you can get the tin jacket to bond, that's all that really matters. All right, so this is done for now. I'm not going to mess with it no more. We've got 1, 2, 3. 393 is done. Let's get the fourth 393, and let's get this other 400 done real quick. So let's just show you guys this. This is already partially cut. I'm not, or not cut, but it's just how it's set up right here. So let's get a new end. I'm gonna show you guys how this looks. Looks like my Wi-Fi is messing up. What are you guys thinking? Is it chopping in and out right now? I just saw it glitch up a little bit. Crimp-on, I'm not a huge fan of, but based off of some designs of coax, it actually works out better in actually making contact because they don't solder very well. Just depends on which coax you're running. I think I was trying to use some LMR 600 or something like that, and that stuff would not bond for nothing. It's supposed to be a 10 jacket, and 10, whenever you have a 10-coated jacket, you can solder to 10 all day long. I deal with 10-coated connections all the time, but it did not want to bond for nothing. Don't know. Kind of jury's out on that one, to be honest. I wouldn't personally run LMR if you want to know what my answer is as far as that goes. But as far as recommendation for somebody running 1500 watts, I don't care. You could make it work with that for sure. LMR 600 or that TWC 400. Both of them I'm selling for cheaper right now. Mainly it's just because I have it in stock and in my shop right now, and I need to clear out some space, and I don't do a whole lot of sales with it because brand new it's so expensive. So I just marked down my used, not used, but my new old stock, whatever the heck you want to call it, my stock inventory that I have. I marked it down just so I don't have to deal with having some of it here. I can just go ahead and get it out the door, and if somebody wants some more, they'll just pay whatever the new price is after that's sold out. I'll sell you anything you want. I've got guys that's got me quoting them 217. I've got guys quoting me getting me to quote them 218, and a bunch of other wires. It doesn't hurt my feelings. I'll quote you whatever. But as far as my recommendation for that size wire, if you're talking about the 600, I would recommend half-inch flex all day long over 600. If you was to ask my recommendation for 400 series wire, in short runs, I'd say 393 would be better. In long runs, it's really hard to say. It's not a market I get into. I know another business that does some 213U double shielded. That's pretty good wire. Does an excellent job and held up to a lot. But I just don't really get into anything smaller than LMR 600 or 393. I really don't get into. Like RG400 is the smallest wire that I'll sell. I don't sell any RG8X. I don't sell any LMR 240. I don't sell any LMR 195. None of that stuff. I will sell like Teflon in smaller sizes, but that's not for main feed line stuff. No, I just don't sell it. But I am going to get rid of that TWC 400 because I got 715 foot of it to get rid of. So if anybody wants some of that, I will be selling it. I would prefer to sell a spool. That's why I mark it down for so cheap. But if guys have like a specific set of circumstances or money that prevent them from being able to do something, then I'll be happy to sell it to them. I don't care. Like I said, I did list it on the website, so it is available for purchase. So, sorry. Well, I'll get on this end. Copy that. Looks good. I just, it seemed like it glitched up for a second there. I don't know. That was weird. But yeah, the fellow who's running 1500 watts, I'd probably just get. I mean, if you just want to grab something, like I said, I'll be happy to sell you that TWC 400, whatever length you need. You can get that in 150 foot for pretty cheap. But if you go bigger than that, of course, there's other things that I'd recommend. I may get into like for that series cable, but it won't be specifically that way. I need to check. I don't think it's available, to be honest. Now that I think of it, but I wish I had a better price on it so that I could release something smaller, but I don't. So it just doesn't financially. It doesn't feasibly make sense for me to recommend anything smaller, because when you start talking about wire that's $250 a foot, I mean, I can get you literally half-inch flex in the bigger size for. I think you grabbed your daggone puzzle. I'm sorry.
I don't care.
Okay, I'm still up. But yeah, clear this out the way.
I'm not doing anything.
That's fine. I'm just clearing it up. Thank you. Oh Lord. But yeah, it's just not feasibly. It doesn't make sense for me to charge for something like that when you can buy. I think it's $275 a foot. You can buy a half-inch for. So if I'm selling you something for $220, $250 a foot, it just, I don't know. It don't make sense. For now, see, even with the LMR 600, I'm a cheaper price right now, and I am I think $250 a foot on it right now for the 150 something foot I'm in stock at the moment. Does a 218? No, 218 does not. 218 is about 1 inch in diameter. So this is the connector size for 218, and this is pretty much the size of 218 wire. So it's too big for that. 218 is just under 7/8 in size. 217 is around half-inch flex in size. I suppose you could say it's half-inch hardline in size. It's a little bigger than half-inch flex in physical dimensions. Anybody who asked, I'll tell you up front, $393. You do not want to use it for a main feed line. It's got high attenuation in comparison to what some of these other cables that I sell is, and it's significantly more expensive. For jumpers, though, it's pretty awesome. It's good stuff. But $393 is probably one of the more expensive cables that I carry. It's about $12 a foot, but it's just good wire. I've been meaning to show you guys. I got like 217 sized cable that you can get. That's literally Teflon. And then I've got some 218 size cable, if not a little bit bigger than 218 in Teflon. But I just hadn't ponied up the money to buy it because I don't have a need for it. But one of them's like $50 a foot, one of them's $25 a foot, and one of them's, I think, $75 a foot. Stuff is expensive. But it's Teflon. It's some wild cable for sure. 7 foot given to you brand new, but it's got crimped ends and they are loose. Yeah, that sucks. I can give you some suggestions. I think there's a couple different manufacturer or guys now. If I don't have some, I may offer some on what ends to use. Just had to heat that up just a little bit, get it to wick in. I'm gonna have to find my solder before long. I messed around and
Hid it from yourself?
well, I put it in.
A safe place.
No, it's wrapped up in a rag somewhere. I took it in from outside, and I have no clue where that rag is. I got my snap-on pliers in that rag and a couple other things too.
Is
But
it in the trailer?
No, it's gonna be over here somewhere. I don't know. I checked earlier and I didn't see it. but I can't do that on live. You guys would leave and bail on me if I started looking for a daggum connector. A bunch of traitors.
Darren.
What? I daggum. If I stopped working for about, I don't know, what would y'all guess? Probably, I would say maybe 5 minutes. I will lose about 40% of them guys.
I'd leave too.
I mean, but still, I know. I appreciate it.
You'd
for sure.
leave too.
I probably would. I probably would. I can't say nothing.
Do I text you?
No, ma'am, I have not. It's up there.
Are you not wearing your watch?
It doesn't notify me. It's super.
Well, you need to fix that.
Yes, ma'am. I will fix that.
Eleanor got in trouble.
Oh no. Poor little booger.
Big trouble.
Well, let's go. Yeah, all I saw was that. I didn't see nothing else. No, I didn't see that actually, though.
Mm-hmm.
All right, back to here. So this 393 is done. Let's get the other RG400 done.
More?
You don't think more? Don't say that. We're not saying that. We don't talk like that. We say we're making progress. We've made great progress. Lord, more. What the heck is that? So this is RG400.
Go night-night.
Yeah. Good night. No, we are not. You are motivating me. You are not. No.
RG400, the last one.
No, there's no. Yeah, you are motivating me. That's what you're gonna
Hello.
do. That's,
Who said hi to me?
111 needle bender. He's saying hello.
I'm not saying all those words.
Needle bender. There you go. Or don't say it. Be rude.
I said hello.
Sorry. You're not acknowledged. You're just a text on a screen. So you get hello. Needle bender. That's it.
I can't remember handles.
I don't do well at it. That's why I make these guys tell me, because the little 44s like it, and it works good on my memory. I got a bunch of them memorized though. So let me go through the names.
I also don't like you calling our children 44s.
It's 1044. It's literally a child of what kid's name is. This 111 needle bender. This is 1137. This is 305. This Dan, I don't have your Mud in Tennessee. I memorized that. Then Gavin, and then
Gavin doesn't have a handle.
Gavin is 157 and 176 is his brother. Then you got 176 high voltage. Then you got Dirty Bird. Then you got Todd. What the heck is your handle? I can give it. I done brain farted on Todd's handle. Sorry, Todd. You can get. Hang on. He'll tell me in a minute, maybe, if he set it up here. I won't remember. Nope. All right.
You skipped over Woody Woodpecker.
Woody Woodpecker. Who the heck is Woody Woodpecker?
The guy from Florida.
Woody Woodpecker's not in here. That's
He was up there at the top.
Ain't no daggone way. That would be a different name. His name is
Willie.
That's Willie Nichols. That's the troubleshooter.
Oh.
No, Woody Woodpecker is.
I thought his name was
Lonnie Lovett is
Oh.
who he is.
No, I was wrong.
Elder Lonnie Lovett is Woody Woodpecker. He's hopped in a couple of my lives. Sorry, I was trying to say hello, and two of you guys left. See, I scrolled through the comments for 2 minutes, and they say forget you.
Hello. I got another hello.
Dang it! Sorry, high voltage. I know you got through saying 176 with one. It's 176 and 714, and you're 178 high voltage. But I was mixing it up because I was just saying 170 number a while ago. Sorry, my bad. I need my pick, and my pick is not. There it is. There's the pick. Look at my YouTube.
Yeah.
Anybody watching on YouTube, let me know if it's acting crazy on you guys. Somebody said YouTube was messing up today, but I don't see you guys commenting in the YouTube chat, so I don't know. So I've got a YouTube set up, guys. What?
Do you not get live comments on YouTube?
I do get live comments on YouTube. One of them just left. Jerk. I just literally asked them.
Stop.
Excuse me. Sorry for calling you out.
Quit pooping where you eat, man.
Well, I just called him a jerk because he left. But I shouldn't be calling him a jerk. I appreciate him hanging out. But I would leave too if it was glitching up. But I don't know for sure if it's messing up on YouTube over there. But yeah, no, I was.
Bro, who wrong with that?
What? Hey, there's 2 more on YouTube. The other 2
Because he's going to check.
said it. Oh yeah.
Read your dang comments.
I don't get. If these guys want me to work, I can't look at them all the time. I try to look when I can though.
Like you need glasses.
No, I don't need glasses. I'm looking at this video. I didn't even look at that video. Talking about need glasses. I can see better than you. With your glasses.
What's the name of your page?
Don't you dare. Hang on, I got a big blue sign for you right there. I got a sticker for you right there. I got like a pile of hats right there for you there. Name of the page. What the heck is wrong with you?
Oh, it is glitching.
So it is glitching on YouTube. Hey, drone pull waving a hand. I'm doing some RG400 over here. I do apologize for the video messing up. I don't know what's wrong. Somebody said YouTube was messing up today. I don't know.
Oh, wow. YouTube has a much faster lag than Facebook.
Yeah, the latency's way better. Like you'll hear me like 2 seconds. It's like 60 seconds on Facebook.
Yeah, it is glitching bad.
Yeah, I unplugged it, reset it, and whatever else. I don't know.
So what you
So
see, it's not glitching now. Like what you see over there is
what needs to happen, guys, is 1,000 of you need to hurry up and get on my YouTube so that I can get off of this computer, and maybe that's what it is. I don't know. That way I can I can't go live on. I'm trying to get YouTube going before Hawaii, but I don't think enough of you guys are going to join. I would appreciate it if you did, but I don't know if you. I'll make the goal one time. I think I've got like 50 or 60 people on YouTube, so I got to get a bunch of you guys over there.
That's not bad considering you made it like a week ago.
No, I made it a long time ago, but I didn't actually.
Well, you didn't announce it until a week ago.
I ain't told nobody about that dang thing. There's a pile of heat shrink sitting right here in front of me somewhere. We're doing like a scavenger hunt. Whoever wins it, it's like $1,000. No, I don't never move the heat shrink. Somehow I must have picked it up whenever I picked up that other stuff. I got a pile of heat shrink over here I could use, or I've got this other heat shrink in this drawer down here, I guess. If I can't find that. So I'm missing my heat shrink. I'm missing my pliers. I'm missing my solder. I mean, we got a problem here. Luckily I'm prepared and I got backup plans, but man.
It's cold in here.
Look, heater's over here, and I got a second heater in here too. So, there you go. There's you some heat. Stay warm.
You said it's in front?
It's in front, yeah. Thanks. In front.
What? For her birthday? With Eleanor? Even though Eleanor just got in trouble? Does Aubrey want the sleepover? Okay. Okay.
What do we do? We just want everything?
Now their siblings backing them up.
I don't know.
So you need to go in the corner for a week. All right, are we X? X does no longer marks the spot. Hey, appreciate it, man. Yeah, I would definitely appreciate it. DC1 waving at you, man. Hope you're doing well. I'm trying out the YouTube live right now. It's kind of glitching up on me. I don't know why, but somebody, Sumo or Needlebender, said that it was messing up today.
Oh, good night to you too.
Yeah, he's not saying goodnight as far as he said.
Oh,
That's his hello. He's from
Oh.
DC1. She hadn't figured you out yet. He's from Barbados.
Where's that?
Look it up on your map.
I'm busy. I'm getting your ice cream.
Yeah, away from my look. She's eating my ice cream. Brought me some ice cream and then starts eating it. What is this? Like a blueberry delight or something?
It's cherry pie.
Sorry, guys. Let's turn into a food channel.
I was down to my pie and I needed a little bit of ice cream to go with
What is
it.
this?
Steak, pork chop,
I can't eat pork chop.
tater. That's steak.
What's that?
Pork chop.
Then eat it.
It's tough. It's like shoe leather.
Or the steak.
The steak's good.
Mm-hmm.
She can cook a ribeye. I don't know what happened to these pork chops. I took too long to get there.
I guess. Mm.
That and they're cut so thin. Like,
I don't want the pork chop.
look how.
Oh, yeah. Well, it is a food channel here.
Look at that shoe leather. Wait, I can't do the camera.
You're the one who showed me how to focus it. What are you doing? All right, back to work. I'm eating steak and ice cream.
If you think of it as jerky, though, it's not bad because it's got a smoky flavor. Commercial break.
Yeah.
Oreo ice cream. Jerky.
Who's had Oreo ice cream?
On YouTube.
Oh, yeah. Just had Oreo ice cream. Yeah, copy the flickering. I don't know. I'm going to try to disconnect later on and reconnect my okay, that sucked. I think I just swallowed a cherry. All right, whatever. But I'm gonna disconnect the webcam or whatever the heck this thing is. It's supposed to be like a nice camera, but it's not the best. But
Their servers might be overloaded because of all the people coming over from TikTok.
What did they say? What was today the announcement?
I don't know.
I think it was the 9th. They were supposed to come through with an appeal.
All the creators have been posting goodbye videos.
Oh wow. We'll see what happens. I don't know. I'll probably make one on the clock place.
I'm not gonna be there.
If it stays around. Well, that's what I was saying.
Try the snow cream ice cream. We didn't make any. I was going to, but I had already spent all morning in the kitchen. And so I told the kids that we would build a snowman together. So I had to leave my post.
So we made a Charlie.
Yep, his name's Charlie. He's still standing too. He's as tall as I am.
Yeah, Drone Pool, if you got a Facebook, you can
You
feel
can
free.
buy it at the store.
Oh, what?
Snow cream?
I don't know about. No, if you do ice cream, you better be. If you're doing snow ice cream, you better do that stuff at home.
Or is it a flavor called snow cream?
I don't know about all that.
I'm sorry, I'm like talking with my mouth full of cow.
Yeah, you swab.
Yep.
Well, I did it with ice cream in my mouth full ago. I swallowed a cherry or something. So this is RG400. For the guys that don't know, he said, "Yeah."
Did you tell them what today is?
I don't really talk about like personal family stuff.
Well, you should, because we're old.
I got a 44. He's got a birthday today.
We are officially parents of a teenager.
No, she's not a teenager. It don't count. It don't count.
She turned 13 today.
But yeah, drone pull. If you got a Facebook, if you have too much trouble with YouTube, it's DWin's RF Supply on Facebook. If you want to check out some of the videos. But I appreciate you hanging out here on YouTube with it glitching up on you. I apologize for that. I don't know how to fix it, to be honest. So add a bit more heat.
His soldering iron is at 750.
Yeah. Can't be telling people that's proprietary.
We have a Mayfield creamery here where you can go and tour it. Well, you used to go tour it. I don't know if you still can. And then you get free ice cream samples at the end.
No, I don't think you can tour it anymore. They can't. They did they shut it down like 10 years ago, I think.
Yeah.
Last I checked. You messed up my joke. I was about to mess around with daggum high voltage.
You. What?
I said you can't be telling them that's proprietary information. Temperature.
Your soldering temperature?
That actually is something that a lot of people don't know, but I don't mind. I'm not hiding it at all.
Hot enough to hurt?
Yeah, right now I run it at 750, but I don't recommend that for everybody. It all depends on the type of iron you have, the wattage of your pencil, and multiple other things. So don't just do this on a normal pencil because most pencils you'd smoke if you ran them at 750, just being honest. So.
Oh my goodness, I found it.
What, snow cream ice cream? Snow cream
ice cream.
That is an abomination.
What does that even taste like? Shouldn't it just be vanilla?
That's not real. You have to do it from snow to get real snow.
Oh, it's got buttermilk in it.
Oh Lord, y'all.
Maybe that's the secret. It's got a little snowman on it. Look.
I can't look at that right now. I'm working.
I'm working.
Hang on, touch this solder. I'm just gonna teach you a little tap. Tell you to hold it for me real quick. I'm gonna give you the handle. Give you the tip first.
It tastes just like it. You need to try it. We might have to.
Yeah, we ain't got enough snow over here to last. We gotta wait another 3 years before we get more snow. I think that's how long it's been. I think 3, maybe 4 years since we actually got snow.
Our first winter here.
We got 4 years in. So that's prepped. This is ready. Next piece of 400 right here.
They got 6 inches. We only got 3.
21 years old and 20. They grow up fast, don't they? Seems like yesterday that they were young. I'm eating a weird way of. No, that's close. Nope.
What?
I'll go back to ice cream. I tried to eat that potato. But
that's a tater.
I ain't got no butter. It's cold. No. Yeah.
Oh, she didn't put butter on it?
Ain't got no butter. Ain't got no nothing. And it's like, I don't know. It ain't
water out here.
Not like you'd want, unfortunately.
My mouth is hot.
You can check that blue container. That might have water in it.
Oh, what's in these gallons?
Well, that's distilled water.
Is it drinkable?
For very short periods, yeah. But if you drink it all your life, it demineralizes you.
So the answer is yes.
Yeah, very temporarily. Yeah, sure, you can drink it. There's one already open.
It looks yucky.
Huh? Okay, whatever.
Are these for your 2B transformer things?
No, it's for the burning loads. Or one of them is. It's a propylene glycol and a distilled water mix. So
that's crispy.
It's gonna literally taste. It should taste pretty much like nothing. That's what distilled water is. It's deep. When you go all the way further beyond distilled water, distilled water is demineralized water, and then when you go higher, you get into what's called deionized water, which all it is just a lower particulate count where it's got smaller parts per million.
It tastes like winter because it's so cold.
What does?
The water.
The water. I got you some cold water. Go to that well right there. It's got a spigot right outside. You can fill up any of these cups.
I did a whole bunch of laundry today. And I guess it took a minute for the water heater to get the hot water to the kitchen sink. Well, for a minute, I had it on cold and didn't realize it, and my hands were like freezing.
Yeah.
And then I moved it to hot, and it took like forever. And I was like, "Oh no, we are out of hot water." But I don't remember where I was going with that. The water, it was just so cold coming out of the ground.
Oh yeah.
Like my hands were throbbing.
But year round, it should stay around. It usually stays in the 60s, so it doesn't matter if it's summer or winter. Now it'll heat up in the ground like when it's coming back to the house. But
It did not.
not by much. I'm talking about during the summertime. It's cold in the summertime too. All right.
Do you share your Facebook Lives to Instagram?
I don't actually.
You don't.
I don't know how to be honest. You're an admin or whatever. Do it.
Oh, am I? I am.
Yeah. I asked you to do it a while back. I think I'm pretty sure it said something about Instagram. You doing that? I don't know how to share on the Instagram.
Put me on payroll, boss.
You're already on payroll. You're already taking a trip. Company vacation.
Do what?
Yes, that you already are on payroll. Company vacation there.
Ah.
Yeah, you ain't got nothing. All right. Hope if you guys don't see me in the next coming event, which is Hawaii, then I don't know. I don't. We planned and we made a decision. We're gonna go to New Orleans now. So we're gonna go. We're gonna
What?
go.
What? Nope. Nope.
I figured
He lies. Don't listen to him. He's a pathological liar.
I figured if I said it on the live, figured if I said it on the live, I might get away with it.
Wrong one. Right day. Wrong one.
But whatever the event is afterward, I don't remember what the next one is. I'm still getting the events together. I've got about 5 or 6 events together. I've got a couple ham fests. I've got at least I think 4 breaks, maybe 3 breaks. Laupa Hoi, whatever the heck you say, is one we're going to next. It's going to be on the Big Island in Hawaii. And then whatever's next after that, I'll tell you guys about it. And I'll try to announce it. Let me scoot down. Got off the spot. Yeah, 6 inches in East Tennessee. Good Lord. You can have all that. I think we got like 3 inches, 2 inches. What did we get?
I just told him 3.
Oh, that's what you said?
That's why he said he got 6. Or no, I said that after he said he got 6.
Yeah. Sorry, I was tuning you out.
Keep on.
I'm just kidding. I wasn't paying attention properly, though. Man, that thing's crazy. It's like, what do you call it? Some of them random horror movies or like old classic movies or whatever you want to call them. There's a couple different ones, like the thriller movies and the horror movies where the camera just starts blinking out. It's literally working like that. We will not be doing any reenactments for scary stuff. We good. But it definitely does look like that crap.
Oh, hooly chicken.
Hooly chicken. What are you talking about? Hooly chicken. Well, it's Lapahoe. It's Laupahhoe. All right, one done. Moving on to the next. Not really. I've got several done. Let me eat. Short break for ice cream. So this is your chance to take a bite of whatever ice cream you got while you're talking. So, ooh, that's 2. Yeah, I can't do cherry. All you guys that like blackberry and cherry and all them other like super tangy fruits, it's hard for me. I like apple, like a Granny Smith apple, and like a apple crisp or something. That's great. But when you get like blueberry delight and cherry pie and all that other stuff, it's like I don't know, too much for me. That was supposed to be cherry something, right?
Yes. Cherry pie.
Cherry pie with ice cream. Wouldn't it be more like a cherry crisp, or did she just cut up a pie and throw it in here?
It's a pie, Darren, from Quality Foods.
Okay. So she cut up a pie and put it in here.
Put Fruit Loops in the. Wait, what?
What are we talking about, Fruit Loops?
Fruit Loops in the chicken or the ice cream?
And ice cream.
Oh, he's having fudge. What kind of fudge?
Heck yeah, fudge. That's a good choice. Yeah, we have a place called Hansel and Gretel. That's about an hour from here, and it's pretty dang good. They got some a bunch of different fudges they make on site. There's a little Bavarian town called Helen in Georgia. It's actually pretty popular from a lot of people. Every time I go there, like you know somewhere's popular whenever you go there and you hear another language being spoken. That's definitely a tourist town. So it's pretty common there. There's a place called Tallulah Gorge. You'll hear different language spoken there too, quite a bit. And then when we went to the Grand Canyon, that was wild. You'd think like that's a thing for us, but no, it's not. Then we went to the Ark in
What are you talking
Kentucky.
about?
Talking about a couple different attractions. Hang on a second. But then we went to the Ark also, and there was a bunch of people speaking different languages there too. The Noah's Ark reproduction or whatever in Kentucky. That would it just throws me off because you expect to go somewhere, going around the U.S. and then all of a sudden you hear like Japanese or you hear Russian or something like that, and you're like, what the heck is going on? Not like somebody who is here who speaks speaks Russian and speaks some English too. Like people who are just straight up tourists who don't speak any English or very little English at all, and they're walking through this place and checking it out. It's pretty wild.
Oh, I'm not logged into your Instagram.
Dang it.
I don't think you made me an admin
I don't know how to make you an admin
of your Instagram.
but you have control over it when you go to the business suite. So I don't know how. Whatever. I'll get you logged in.
My hands hurt. It is cold.
That feels pretty good.
Oh.
Old-fashioned firm chocolate fudge. What the heck is old-fashioned? Just from the store?
Here, log into your Instagram.
Oh gosh. Everybody, look at my password real quick.
I'm trying to warm up my hands.
You want to turn the heater on for you real quick?
It's on me.
No, that's my bad. The heater's not on. Look, watch. I'll turn the heater on too.
Oh, that heater. I can see breath in here, Darren. Don't lie to me and tell me it's not gold.
It ain't gold.
Great fudge in Gatlinburg.
Gatlinburg? Yeah, we had a.
Listen, Gatlinburg's got too many people in it. They rent it. Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge. We drove through going to Kentucky at like 1 a.m, and there were people everywhere.
There's like side by sides on the side
Like,
of the
what are they doing at 1 a.m? Those are sleeping hours.
Whatever.
My tummy hurts. I drank too much distilled water. You have tweezers out here?
Skip. There you go. Yeah, I got some tweezers out here. All right, back off the Instagramming.
Where they at?
Tweezers? I don't know, to be honest. I got some
You don't know where anything is
Well, I don't think I
in this
actually do.
messy hole.
Look at that.
This is not gonna work, and you know it. And it's got metal shards on it.
Actually, not the metal shards.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't really care that much about Instagram because I mean I can post my reels and then it'll show my reels on Instagram. But if we share the live to it, I don't care. We can let some people hop in there.
Oh, can you not?
I feel like you can't. I can post videos there, but like
I don't think you can.
so go copy the link on.
I think you have to go live from Instagram and then share it to Facebook.
Share it to Facebook. That's weird.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'll do.
Or just open another tab and go live on here.
I know I can, but no, I can't. No. I'm already live on YouTube. So I'm gonna get another device. Is what I'll do. I've got to get. I'm gonna take that one that's.
You need to look into what the influencers do. It's crowded nowadays. It sure is. Sure is. I was astounded. Which we haven't been to Gatlinburg since we were dating. How long ago was that?
Oh, good Lord.
Like 15 years ago.
Yep. Long time. It's been a very.
Been wanting to go to the Ark. It's worth the trip, but get there like when they open and take your time going through it because there's so much information to digest.
You may try 2 days, just being quite honest.
Yeah. But then you have to pay for 2 days worth of tickets.
Oh, well darn. I mean, if he's coming from California, I don't think he's going to care about
right? Like it would be worth it. And then the Creation Museum is 45 minutes away. But can you hurry up?
No.
The Creation Museum's 45 minutes away, but it's just pictures with words. It's not interactive or sculptures or anything super fantastic to look at. And really the art covered all of creation and apologetics and all the things that the Creation Museum would cover anyways. So I would spend 2 days at the Ark. And they have a zoo and a playground and a little thingy where you can get in the playpen and play with kangaroos.
They have a little zip line too.
Oh yeah, there's a zip line.
The zip line's, I don't know, it's kind of like an afterthought kind of thing, it looks like to me.
There's a zip line. There's a big old restaurant, and the food was pretty good too. There were some other smaller restaurants. They have a really cool theater.
We didn't do the theater.
A really cool merry-go-round or carousel. I don't know what the correct term is.
We didn't do the carousel, did we? Or did we go out?
No, because we didn't get there till 10 in the morning.
Oh, that was hot, just so y'all guys know. You see me jerk back. That was actually legitimately hot. I messed around and hit it with my finger. I don't often jerk back on something, but that was that's warm whenever I'm heating up this body, this connector. So just make sure if you're copying me and building something like this, don't get near it. Just make sure you're staying away from it. I usually hold back here on the body of the jacket because it's got a lot of it don't pull as much heat into the jacket. Not too bad, at least. It takes a bit. All right, so good Lord, YouTube's going crazy.
It is so cold.
That's the jacket heat's on. That's what I was talking
Like my nose is running. Look, it's so cold.
Reach inside the shirt right here, hand in the back. Dig. You'll feel the heat now on it.
You could just give me the jacket.
Oh, I guess I could. Take it. Okay.
Mister, you're obviously not cold.
No, not really. Let's take it. Oh. I got a jacket thief.
Do the sleeves warm up?
No, just the pocket. Stick your hands. Stick your hands in the pocket.
That's ghetto.
You'll be plenty warm when you got it. You'll be all right.
Lies.
You got a heater on you. Like I'm pointing. I don't even have nothing. I'm literally pointing the heater on you. All right.
You're the one that's not working fast enough.
Yeah, working fast. Hey, no problem. I'm glad to have given you all the information you needed, and nobody else gave you anything. I appreciate the flowers there.
I don't know what he's fishing for.
I'm just kidding.
But he's about to hook a big one.
It's one of those. What do you call it? They did the video back when. What was that one? Vine was the thing. The dude, it was like the EB family or something. This dude would talk junk and he would say something. What the heck? What something? And then he'd say something unforgivable. His wife would look at him crazy, and it would cut the scene to him in a casket. Yeah, it was him in a casket singing the song in the arms. Yeah. They had like a bunch of different videos. He'd say all kinds of different stuff, and then every single time in the arms, he'd repeat that song.
Got my son a Milwaukee heated jacket for Christmas. Yeah, that's what this one is. Isn't it Milwaukee?
Yeah, it's Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. It is.
It's all right, I guess.
It's all right.
It's all right. It's heavy.
Well, I mean, I've got like a 2.5 times size battery back in the back right there.
Like if I walked around with this, it would count as wrecking.
Yeah.
They rotisserize in front of my one little bitty propane heater.
One little bit of heater. If you bring another propane tank, you'll have 2 heaters.
No, we got another blizzard coming. Can't waste the propane.
Oh, Lord. And they say another polar vortex, whatever, it's supposed to be coming through here next week.
Do you have any followers in Canada?
Yes.
Okay, well, tell them to come get their air.
Yeah, all right. It said
their weather's in our yard.
yeah, exactly. Some girl posted a video. It says, dear all you people from the north, your weather's in my yard and he's drunk and I need you to come pick him up. We're not used to this down here. Something like that.
What, another blizzard? Oh, don't say that. Yeah, like the temperatures next week are supposed to be in the negatives.
Yeah, I don't know for sure about that. That's just like sensationalist random videos. We'll see what that.
It is not. It's from my handy dandy trusted meteorologist, Chris Justice.
Oh, he's actually saying that now?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I don't believe anyone else. He is my one and only weatherman.
My weatherman. I don't trust nobody else but my weatherman.
My weatherman.
You know,
and before he existed, it was Ken Cook when I was little.
Back in the day.
Way back in the day.
Back in the day. No, say back in the day saying, my weatherman. Some grandma saying.
I am a grandma. We joke like, oh, we're so young. We are 2 old people. Like, I sit around all day and drink hot tea and crochet. And make bread.
All right. So.
I'm ready for summer. I'm over the cold. Listen, we have 25 days until we are in Kauai. And I can't wait. Like, I feel like we're going to get off the plane with icicles and just thaw out like that Campbell's soup commercial from the 90s.
We'll have to bring a jacket just to get back home.
Well, on that island, from what I've read, we need to dress warm anyways because it's cold. It's a rainforest.
That's cool. I don't care.
Yeah.
I can't bring the Milwaukee, but I'll have to bring something else.
You can't take this?
Well, it's a little big.
Oh. I'm just leaving it in the car at the airport.
Yeah, I don't know.
That way you have it when you get home.
I may bring it. I don't know. Depends on
I'm not putting it in my suitcase.
I may just wear it on the plane and then put it on my lap whenever we get in the plane. You can turn that AC wide open and get it cold in there, cold where you're sitting. And I'd say it's probably more comfortable being cold and then having a jacket than it would be being comfortable without a jacket.
Why did I drink all that water?
I have no clue.
I didn't even drink that much. That will spoil you, but have a great time.
Yeah, for sure. We appreciate it. He done hopped out, and I think he's going back over to. I'm not sure he went back to Facebook or not.
He's probably sick of seeing it glitching.
I would say so, to be honest.
It's bad.
I don't blame anybody for not checking out the YouTube right now because it's hey,
You're still youngsters. My kids are 42 and 43. Wow.
Hey, high voltage, we ain't got nothing to say to that. You are seasoned and you have earned your stripes. So I haven't.
Seasoned, earned your stripes.
I don't say anything else other than that. But yeah, it's a. Yeah, I don't. For me, once you get like to a certain point, like there's this big time desire to, oh, I want to get older. I want to get older. I can't wait till I'm an adult. I'm an adult, and then you start having kids and things like that, and you're like, yeah, well, where'd all the time go? So for me, it's I'm very much enjoying the moment that we're in life. I'm very happy with where we're at. I've done well. I've got myself in a pretty decent spot where I'm doing okay. Working a lot, but it's okay. It's not like
I was about to say, as he says from his second job.
I mean, the RS supply is more of a labor of love for the most part. It's definitely something that is something for sure. It's real work.
Oh, I don't like this jacket. The pockets aren't warm.
Put your hands against the outside of the pocket, not the inside of the pocket.
They are. They're not warm.
They'll be warm.
And you got stuff in the pocket.
Oh, get it out. Get it out. Get it out.
Ew, I don't know what it is. It's touching me.
Dig it, dig it, dig it.
Ew.
I actually have some. Oh.
I don't know what that is.
That's a piece of paracord.
What's that?
Paracord is the stuff.
No, I know what. Shut up.
Hey, who knows?
These pockets are not warm.
You never know.
And
oh, they're not on. You didn't turn them on. You
turned it on.
I just turned the other thing on. I assumed you knew how to turn it on. Push the button and hold it.
Oh, I didn't.
There you go. Now they'll warm up.
All the skin's flaking on my fingers.
You make it back over here, 305,
On this.
to the land of the non-glitching, or are you still all around the YouTube land?
No, he moved. Remember, he commented right there.
I haven't looked, honey.
It says you're still youngsters.
No, that is not 305.
Oh, my bad.
High voltage, she called you 305. That's high voltage in California. 305 was just talking to you about Tennessee.
Oh, what part of California? Oh, he's on both.
Yeah, copy that. Cool. All right. So we got two more to get finished up. You guys got questions about RF stuff? We don't have to keep talking about trips and stuff. If y'all guys got other questions you want to know about.
I haven't been in here in like a month. They've missed me.
If you guys want, if y'all want to keep staying off subject, we can. I don't care.
They've seen you do it 100 times.
Well, that's why I give them an option to ask other questions.
You're doing the same thing for the 10th time in a row.
I have done this a few times. Anybody who's sat here and watched me, if you guys don't know how to do this yet, then
shame on you.
Let me know, and I'll actually make a real tutorial video where I actually explain everything.
Without side quests.
Yeah, without these side quest conversations. But no, I do like to answer you guys' questions. We talked about earlier. We was talking about what 393 is and what it does. Talked about, I don't know, whatever questions
you said this is entertaining. See, the people, they love me.
Look, do the Queen's wave. Like, now how it goes. No, you didn't do it. You're not on that one.
I'm on that one.
You're just on YouTube. One person can see you. There you go.
Oh, look, it's like a big man hand.
Yeah, right.
I heard a story today.
Oh Lord, we're talking to we're in what was it, drama Facebook now?
About Lucille Ball, and it was her telling the story, and it was a true story.
Oh Lord.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
I'm sure she's a good Christian woman. She never lied. She went to the dentist and she had some fillings done in her teeth.
Oh yeah, she found the daggone
This is my story.
Whatever.
And did I send it to you?
No, I love it.
You wouldn't know if I did. You don't watch anything I send you.
It's like 6 months old.
Hush
It
up.
happened like a year ago.
And she's driving down the road, and she hears like clickety clacking in her teeth, in her jawbone. And then she backs up and she checks, and it's still there. And so she gets to the studio, to MGM, and she tells them about it. And they go back and find a secret Japanese bunker where they were doing Morse code out of.
That was not a Japanese bunker.
It was.
I don't know. They said
That's exactly what she said.
Out of her mouth?
Yes.
Okay, whatever. I thought it was a daggum. The USSR, but I guess it could have been Japanese.
She said Japanese.
It might have been a joke. Who knows?
It was. Stop.
I don't know.
I thought that was cool.
We can't talk about spy stuff. Facebook's gonna kick us off. They'll say, "Oh, you." I don't know.
I don't know.
You know, they actually somebody did a video. It was Joe Rogan just recently did an interview with Zuckerberg, and Zuckerberg had actually said about how he was kind of forced to do a lot of the fact checking stuff that he was doing, and that's across the board. I'm not trying to get one side partisan or the other. I don't really care.
Yeah, you better throw out your disclaimer.
Yeah, but he said basically they're getting rid of it altogether. They're fact checking stuff because it's gonna it's polarized from like just being a like checking facts and getting like the most extreme things done
So now comments are hidden for no reason.
To cherry picking like specific things and stuff. So as far as I know, we'll see how it goes. I'm curious what Facebook does. But yeah, it was on an interview with Joe Rogan. It's kind of I didn't watch the whole thing, but a couple minutes of interesting things to think about something from a different perspective. Because most people think of like big, huge dude is big, evil dude. And who knows? Somebody in the corporation might be doing something crazy. But I can't say that everybody is in on it, though. It's hard to say. But yeah, we won't get on conspiracy. I want to call it talk, but conspiracy.
It's not talk.
It's not talk.
It's not
conspiracy.
Graham. It's
you can't
not
say
talk.
conspiracy Graham or conspiracy talk. It's got to be conspiracy book. I don't know. Whatever you want to call it.
But if you want to make a Discord chat about the conspiracy.
I'm not getting into Discord for my RF supply. No way. I've been in Discord before. We're not doing that. That's just like a big chat room is all that is.
Uh-huh.
Anybody ever want to get on Discord? It's literally like freaking Yahoo chat or
AOL
chat or what is it? Live. What the heck was the Hotmail one? Hotmail was the one that was most popular.
I thought AOL was the most popular.
Hotmail was by far bigger than any of them for a long time. No, AOL was big as far as like just the messenger, but like on the chat rooms, Hotmail was, or MSN, whatever the heck it was called.
Mm-hmm.
That booger was anything and everything. I found old radio forums talking about towers and stuff from back then. Back on that mess.
You read the cave paintings?
Yeah. Back in the day, back when the caveman.
The tower hieroglyphics.
When we had the for dial up. I remember that. And then somebody else would be on the phone and it wouldn't dial up, and you're like, "Get off the phone!"
I'm trying to use the internet.
Mm-hmm.
I never had that problem.
Yeah. You didn't have nobody else.
I didn't have anybody else in the house. I never had that problem.
I don't think Barbie Land Adventures needs a lot of internet.
I had a laugh, Darren. After that. That old computer worked for a while. It's crazy how fast technology outran itself.
Yeah.
Like we get dial up and we had, this huge, awesome Windows 98 computer. And within 5 years, everything had changed. It's crazy. And of course, my dad's like, I don't understand. Why doesn't the internet work? I'm like, I don't know. People don't use desktops. They use laptops and they use, I don't know, stuff. Cards. Internet was on a card back then.
Yeah, I was using, what's it called, back in the day, when internet started getting popular on phones and stuff. They had the Nokia phones that started getting a little bit smarter and stuff. But then we moved up to the Windows phones, and that was fancy. It was fancier than BlackBerry. I had a Windows mobile program on my phone, and I figured out how to do tethering and all that other crap way before it was even. You weren't even able to do that on your phone. It was against your phone's data plan to use tethering because you had limited amounts of internet you could use. There's all kinds of stuff. All right, we're boring. They're leaving. What are we talking about? What else y'all want to talk about? What trips do y'all plan on making? I know we got Waltersboro, South Carolina. We've got New Orleans, Louisiana. We should have a Gulfport, Mississippi this year. We have, I think, Toledo, Ohio. I'm pretty sure. We have
Dayton, Ohio.
No, Dayton, Ohio is a different one. Toledo, Ohio is
Dayton's a Hamfest.
Yeah, Dayton's a Hamfest. Yeah, I know. Phone's the way to go now, for sure. It's a lot easier to deal with stuff. But we have Dayton, Ohio. We have, I think there's going to be a Portland, Oregon one. I'm not sure. I'd have to double check and see if that's going to happen again this year.
There's a Wolfman's swap meet.
Well, there's
in October.
There's a Carnesville, Georgia one. So there's a Wolfman's swap meet. I'll be at that.
Still uses an iPhone 7.
iPhone 7 is not that bad. I mean, it's not that old. I've got some what's called Galaxy S2 Skyrockets from 2007. I've got a pile of them somewhere. And then I got Galaxy Note 1. They're on like the Note whatever, 13. I've got like 4 or 5 Note 1s over there. And then, of course, I've got the Fold 5 and all kinds of crap that I'm using right now for the live and stuff. It's wild how stuff changes for sure. But yeah, what all places are you guys going? Is anybody going to Waltersboro, South Carolina? There's
I think we're going to take our camper up there and park it near Folly Beach or Charleston or something. So if anyone has a camper, we can plan and have a big cookout or something. That would be cool.
Well, I mean, they're going to have a cookout at the Waltersboro setup. So telling somebody to drive an hour, they're not like us. Some people don't like that. You're telling me you're going to stay an hour away from where the event actually is and then drive there 2 times?
It's all for the sake of me.
Yeah. So, no, you guys are probably not going to come and hang out with me where we're staying. But I should, if everything goes well, I got to make sure all the plans work out. We'll be in Waltersboro, South Carolina this year at the I think it's, what the heck do they call it? I'm trying to remember the name. They didn't list it on the thing this year. Low Country Mud Ducks, I think. I don't know if I'll make Manchester this year. It's just it hits the wrong. It's all right. Oh, it's fine. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. So all these are done. What time is it now? Gally and
my bedtime. It's my bedtime.
It is not even close. We got time. We're good.
I want to go night-night.
We are good.
Ugh.
You are.
I can still see my breath. If you would hang up a curtain over that big old hole that you call a door, it would get warm in here.
Also, if I just ran another heater, it would be pretty good.
If you just covered the hole, it would get warm.
I'm not trying to push you away. I'm just trying to
lies.
Get you out the way.
It lies.
Get out the way. But yeah, you can talk to him about Waltersboro if you want.
I'm going to the Charleston Tea Garden. He's going to the CB break.
So, anybody have any advice about a Charleston Tea Garden? We'll do what we can to learn about that. and see what we're doing there. So I don't know. We'll see. But yeah. Any other places you guys are planning on going? I saw you say Galleon, Ohio, but is that the? I don't think that's the. What are you talking about, Needlebender? I'm trying to figure out what he's talking about by Galleon, Ohio. That way we can figure it out. The computer's like pumping up. Ice cream time. All right, you guys got any other questions? Y'all feel free to ask. We'll talk about the next thing, and I'll get some more stuff done here in just a minute. Yeah, I don't know what she's saying. Needle Bender is talking about Ohio. But yeah, I don't know. We'll get to work on this next piece. So I've got a piece of 393 that we're going to go ahead and finish up. That's what I'm doing next. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, and then some more RG400. And that's what we got to do. So whatever. That's just part of it. So let's get this one done. Let's grab an end. I'll show you guys how this works. I'm live there. I live there. Okay, yeah. Well, then come to. There is a. So I will be coming next to you there, Needle Bender. There is a. I didn't post them yet. I can't send you anything. I need to send you a list of them, honey, so we know what all we're gonna be trying to make. I'll be in Ohio sometime this year, and then I'll also be in Joliet, Illinois, or Illinois. Somebody from Illinois someday gonna look at me like or talk to me like I'm crazy. But I'll be in Joliet this year. That's I think it's June. The June 25th to like the 28th or something is when Joliet is. I'm not sure when the Ohio break is. I'll have to look and see the details on that. I'll probably go to Dayton this year. If I can make that happen, I'll do my best. Yes, it is beneficial. There's a point whenever you're doing that is I do it for my customers. But
what does nulling mean?
What you're doing is you're cutting the coax 180 degrees out of phase, and whenever you do that, it's at the low point of the RF cycle. If I had a piece of paper, I would draw it out for you and kind of show you. I've done it a few times. Let's get my little red book. I need to see if I finished all these names in here anyway. Did I finish all these? Yes. Yep. Where's this at? Yeah, I already finished all those. That's all done. Nope, I'm missing one thing. Okay. Show you guys what a sine wave is. So you got a reference point. This is from 0. If you look into the sinusoidal wave, you'll see it go up, you'll see it go down, and you'll see it go back up and go back down, so on and so forth. Of course, it looks more uniform in that, and blah, 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 blah. This is a 0 crossing point. This is, consider that being the very top. That's 90 degrees out of phase. This is 180 degrees. This is 270 degrees. That's 360 degrees. And this is whatever that 360. That's what the heck, 450 degrees. But yeah, at every point of the RF cycle, when you hit this 0 crossing point, whatever you're running and whatever you're putting in line is basically the same as where it started. So what I'm doing whenever I'm cutting the coax and doing what I do or cutting it to velocity factor, is I'm cutting that coax to where it's not seen in the system. It's the same as if you would have taken that coax, taken it out of line, and mounted the radio directly to the antenna itself. So that's, yes, there's a point, there's a benefit for it. Oh no, I messed around and bit my, all right, there we go. So yeah, there is a benefit to that. If you have what's called a purely resistive system with no reactants in the system at all, then coax length does not matter. But if you have any reactants whatsoever, then coax length does matter. It is, look at the time. Don't even start. Want to go night night. Look, you guys see what time I get out here. It is 10:34. We ain't even started.
It's not a contest.
We got hours of working to do. Not really. We'll probably call it in a little bit. So I've still got to finish after this set is said and done. We got to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coaxes. I'm gonna do this one more after this, and then I'll call it, and that'll be it for today. Then I'll do those other 4 later. So let's get this one done. Let's get this one done, and then we will call it a night and make that the end of our day. Sound fair?
I don't know. That sounds like about another 30 minutes.
What in the world are you talking about? I'm finishing with this one.
We would love to meet you too.
Yeah, for sure. Be happy to come by and say hello. I'll let you know where we'll be at, and if you get a chance to make it by and come make it one of these breaks, then definitely be nice to say hello. If I'm coming through your neck of the woods, feel free to come one of the breaks. I will definitely stop what I'm doing and say hello. Don't feel like you cannot approach me if I'm live. It's absolutely perfectly fine and appreciated. I don't care if I'm live or not. I mean, you guys see what I'm doing here on these videos. This is not one of those, like, I don't know, super uptight and rigid kind of lives. I don't get on there and fuss at somebody just for walking in front of my camera shot. It's literally about you guys and for you guys. That's why I do these videos. I could stay busy and continue working regardless of whether I'm live or not, because I got to do this work no matter what. But I go live. I show you guys how to do this stuff. I talk to you guys about RF theory. I talk to you guys about the upcoming events and things like that. I go to these events and show you these events. All the stuff to encourage you guys. One, that to show you guys that upgrading is not so scary. That's the first kind of goal of my RF supply. The next thing is to build up the hobby. If you guys show up at these events, that's literally what makes these events happen. If you guys don't show up and nobody knows about them, then that's how those events kind of disappear. To be honest, there's keyers out there that key on some of these breaks that are 70 years old. That doesn't mean they're not gonna key for a lot longer, but there is definitely young ones getting into the game, but it's not at the rate that they're exiting the game.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to kind of encourage you guys. We had Outlaw. He was I'd name him as like my success story. I hope he don't get too frustrated at me for talking about him so much. But
I've never heard that name.
I do it on these things, especially when I'm near a break.
Okay.
But he showed up at Gulfport and came and said hello to me. But also that same year before that, he went to New Orleans because from my advice, I started talking about breaks and what they were and what happens and all that stuff. And he's like, "Yeah, that's not far from me." He said, "Can I go?" And I told him, "Yeah, heck yeah, go." And I started explaining everything to him. Told him how to. It's on one of my lives. You'd have to go back. I think it's last year's, right before New Orleans. And he went and he saw some people that I knew and met them, and they were super nice to him and kind to him. And I think, I'm not sure 100%, but I think he stayed in contact with them ever since, or either because he did when he went to Gulfport, he was hanging out with them while I was live. So it's cool to see for sure somebody else to get added to to these events. And the ham fests are cool too for the guys that are looking for parts and stuff like that and don't know how to find stuff and things like that. So I think I'm going to go live at a ham fest. I don't know. I'm not sure if I will or not. I need to talk to the organizers and see if they care. I'll just look around for videos, and if other people are doing videos, I probably won't worry about it too much. I'm pretty sure it's a very common thing for people to record at those events. Pretty much every one of the events that I go to, as far as the breaks, I always talk to the organizers before I start it, because I want to make sure I'm not stepping on anybody's toes by doing something. But the whole purpose of those videos is literally to encourage you guys to make it. There was some controversy in Victoria about me doing the lives. It was mainly only one guy, and he apologized later on. But that's why I specifically asked the organizers, just to make sure that their philosophy is not what that person's philosophy was. They believed that I should leave it in suspense, and I should hide everything that's going on, and then slowly release it over a longer period of time to try to build suspense for it and blah, 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 blah. Basically monetize it the best way I could. And sure, I'm not going to say that I don't make something off of it, but it's like, I think right now, currently I make like $2 or $3 for 3 months worth of Facebook stuff. So it's not like I make a lot of money on this stuff.
Really paying the bills.
Yeah. I think the entirety of being on Facebook, every single video I've done, I made like, I don't know, $20 last year, maybe $30. So it's not for.
He enjoys watching your lives.
Yeah, absolutely. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you too, for sure. Appreciate you checking it out and hanging out and watching these lives.
I appreciate y'all keeping him company, so I don't have to come out here and freeze.
All right, that one's done.
It hasn't gotten any warmer. I can still see my breath.
You can't see my breath. Nope. No breath. I think see my tongue when I just did that.
You see that?
There's no breath.
I just seen it.
No, you're imagining stuff. Like, you could see, you guys know what the breath looks like. It's like a whole cloud. Ain't no.
I can see it.
Do it again. Do it in front of the camera. See what they say. You cannot. No.
You are choosing your. He's telling stories.
I'm choosing violence here. Look, y'all ready? I'm gonna breathe out. I'm
You just don't run as hot as I do.
Yeah, right. Whatever. All right.
Is it warmer over here?
You're right in front of the heater. What are you doing?
It's warmer over here.
Yeah, right.
It's colder over there.
I guess I'm breathing all this hot air. You're about to burn your leg.
Okay, so to change the subject matter.
Oh Lord, subject's going.
This pressure system that we have coming next week.
Oh, the weather. All right, here comes. We're changing it to weather talk.
I'm putting on my meteorologist hat.
All right.
Our system that we have coming. Where's the thing?
Yep. There. Stop there.
Right there.
It's good.
Wait, you lie. Ugh.
The other one's like 10. No, look. See, it's just like 30 seconds behind.
Anyways, it's following the exact same track as I don't know what I'm doing with this phone.
If you quit moving, I'm going around.
As the blizzard of '93. What are we gonna do?
The blizzard of '93. I bet you our blizzard was like 10 inches. And
No, it was a real blizzard.
How many inches did we get?
I don't know.
I
wasn't alive.
I was. It was not
I wasn't. I was conceived. I wasn't born yet.
But yeah, Rochester, New York's got, I think they're on par for 12 or 13 inches right now. Like, we ain't got nothing to say.
Listen, they signed up for that when they moved there. But it's tracking the exact same as it did 32 years ago.
I think if we looked, there's probably been quite a few weather paths that have. Shh. I got me a diesel heater. They work great, a lot cheaper than propane. I haven't tried diesel heaters. Diesel gives me a headache, so I'm not sure if it's going to do the same. If I get like around an old 6.0 motor or a 7.3 motor or a 5.9 Cummins and stuff, it just gives me a migraine. If I get around like some of the new DEF stuff, to be honest, it doesn't give me a headache. So I don't know if I can handle it, to be honest. Probably put out some good heat though. I hear a lot of good stuff about the electric heaters or the diesel heaters.
This is the Euro model. It's forecasting us to get 17 inches of snow.
17 inches of that snow.
17.
That's going to turn into 7. That thing was forecasting something crazy before too.
No.
The Euro model.
No, the Euro's always pretty accurate. The Canadian's crazy.
Canadians don't. Well, no, I got Canadian friends. Can't do that. Not really. I was just messing around about the model, but that's actually going to Canada right there. That box over there.
Eh?
Yep. I don't think he's an eh. He says I figured out some guys that I deal with. They go to Ontario, or they're from Ontario, and both of them. Whenever I talk to them, I'm like having a normal conversation. They a little bit of an accent, a little bit of stuff to talk different, but very little difference for the most part. And then
I'm trying to read.
Go over there. You can read better.
Don't say that. 17 inches.
She said it again. Lord, cursing us.
We're gonna have to find a bigger hill to sled down. Oh, we can go over to that. No, I don't want to get snowed in there.
Nope. Nope. Yeah.
Maybe we'll go knock on our neighbor's door. The one over here with the peach trees. Not the one over there. They don't have any good hills, and I'm not sliding in there with the horses and the cows.
Go through like the under the road little culvert.
Right.
All right.
Need a snowplow. I know. We're gonna have to get some bibs. Some snow bibs. They make some that are real cute with fringe. You look like a little cowgirl.
Uh-huh. I don't know why these are so cold. They're supposed to work. Yeah, it's because you wanted to get the daggum cow one. I think probably one of the biggest problems with today's like consumers nowadays, not us, thank God, but is they follow like influencers and stuff, like people who are on just the internet, just random people, and they'll be like, "Oh, you need to buy this," and it's usually people who don't know what the heck they're talking about. So it's like younger kids and stuff like that telling you to buy this new thing or whatever, and it's wild for sure, seeing how the stuff is changing.
I can absolutely see my breath.
I got mine. Finally got it. There you go. See?
Look.
I literally have the heater pointing on you. Some more. When your legs.
You're gonna make my legs look all toasty.
You not feel the warmth?
No. Oh, I let Ian eat that MRE for lunch today.
All right, whatever. My son's getting to liking MREs, so.
He will survive the apocalypse. Oh, your video froze up.
Which one?
I don't know. Facebook?
Froze up. My bad. Is it back unfroze now? I think the whole computer might have just did that. I don't know.
I'm done.
All right, this is the last one. You made it so far.
I don't believe you. It's back.
I ain't joking.
But yeah, he had a spaghetti. I don't know if it was spaghetti and meatball or spaghetti MRE. And it came with garlic bread and cheese sauce and a protein shake and a toaster strudel.
You better chill out. You don't get some of these guys PTSD here.
Why? It's not bad.
For you.
And I'm sure it's come a long way.
I know. They're remembering their spaghetti.
See, some of the MREs are pretty good now. Yeah. I didn't get to try this one, but what was the one? They had the pizza one. a couple months ago, and they really enjoyed it. It tasted like school pizza, like the big rectangle slices. My brother's in the Air Force, so every couple months, whenever we see him, he'll bring them an MRE. So this last time we went for his graduation, he commissioned, and they got their pizza MREs. But the spaghetti one we've had, and he just hadn't got around to eating it. But I tried the breadstick. It was Italian. It had nice seasoning and herbs.
You know, I appreciate you, Kenneth. I appreciate you, 305. Appreciate high voltage in 305. But who else is in here? I see you guys hanging out, lurking. But don't run off now. Just say hello.
Oh yeah, always like drop your handle and your location, because the kids love to hear all about like who daddy's talking to or where he's sending his packages.
Yeah.
Bought some at an auction. Oh yeah. Yeah, I totally thought like the crackers would taste like hardtack, and don't get me wrong, some of them do, but other ones aren't that bad.
So this piece of 400 is done. We've got 2 packages to ship out today. Then I've got this. I think this one's going to be the donation for Hawaii. It's going to Hawaii. Then I've got, I don't know. I've got several more that's going out. But yeah, we got one. This one's going to one customer right here. I've got to get it shipped today. I'm gonna throw it in a package, and then these all are going to another customer and shipping out. Oh, I got to do another one on this one. I can't do that now.
Dude, Facebook is so far behind YouTube.
Way back, yeah.
Yeah.
So I actually got to do.
It's like a good almost 10 seconds. Hello.
No, Facebook is way. Back up real quick for a second. Facebook.
It's comfortable.
Getting all. Hit the heater. It's fine. It'll be all right. I'll let it run wherever it wants to run. But Facebook is. It runs like 40 seconds behind the actual live, guys.
What's this?
That is a Sawzall.
This is not.
That's a Sawzall.
I've used a Sawzall. This ain't a Sawzall.
That is a one-handed Sawzall.
That's cool.
Yes. It comes in handy. So I need to grab.
I can't read. YouTube is faster. It is.
It definitely seems faster.
But that video quality is not it.
Well, I mean, not the daggone. It's
the glitchy.
Yeah, the glitchy is not it.
I think the actual quality, like the resolution, is better on YouTube.
I don't know. What do you guys think? Is 305 knows? He's the one checking it out. What do you think as far as video quality? I know the camera quality specifically may not be better, but what about the actual video quality? Is it better?
What's this for?
That just goes in my little wire pile. There's a box right there. Goes in that box.
Is that Teflon?
Yep, underneath that the white stuff is.
So it's got a copper core?
It has a center conductor is a silver-plated copper.
Ooh, look at me knowing stuff.
Then there's the center dielectric is going to be Teflon.
Mm-hmm.
And then from there, it's going to be.
I don't know what the word dielectric means.
Dielectric means a insulator, a spacer.
Why can't you just use the word insulator?
Oh, because it will confuse people.
Big $5 words.
$5 words. That's $100 words. No, it's just.
Oh, and then the outer part. Is that a bunch of little wires?
Yes, it's braids. So there's 2 separated braids.
It looks solid until you touch it, and then it's not.
Yeah, so
dang it, do I have to learn how to make this?
Not necessarily, I guess.
I mean, not have to, but.
I mean, not necessarily.
If I start building wire, are y'all going to buy it?
Yeah. Mrs. D.
Or are you gonna specify
I want Mrs. D wins wire.
who? You're gonna specify that you don't buy mine.
Yeah. Don't give me that one. I don't want no lady done made wires.
Oh, I cracked the cord.
It won't crack. What are you talking about? Crack? Oh, it's already cut.
Oh,
You
you
can
cut it.
Just put it over there.
I'm playing with it.
Well, you play with it and have some fun. Seems to let her be.
Poking me.
So YouTube's faster, and also YouTube's a better quality too.
Oh.
So
Well,
Facebook's
sure
got a,
you have a good teacher.
Facebook's catching up over there. So this is actually the last coax that I've got to do because I made a mistake. Not really for any special circumstance. We got to get this over here.
You're moving too much.
Oh, I gotta get to work.
You said we were done.
Well, I forgot about this.
Darren!
I messed up. I did one.
You're messing up all right. Where's your wire pile?
Right there, that box. Just throw it in the box. Sure, you can do that.
No, leave it. Look, it bounced anyway. Oh, my bones.
So we're doing a split feed real quick.
No, we're not.
I gotta get the split feed done because it's going in this wiring harness.
Oh.
I messed up. My bad. I was supposed to be done, but I forgot.
I'm gonna turn into a pumpkin.
All right, so let's.
How are you? He taught me how to solder. I think when we were dating. I know how to solder. 15 years ago, I might be a little rusty.
She's gonna be rusty. Let's just say that. I normally in my other business when we trained a new person to solder, they had to solder just on coaxes alone for about a year before I let them solder anything else. So yeah,
I learned how to put on a PL 259.
It's a learning curve, that's for sure. We will. I don't know. We'll see.
Get up, I can do it.
When I don't have a paid coax.
When you don't have a paid one.
We don't want to have one that's paid. We'll let you try. All right. So the way I normally do this is I actually kind of cheat a little bit. So let me show you guys what I do when I'm building this. Let me back up for a second. See if I can find something this long. So that's really what 2.5. So I need about 3 to work with. I made a little area to fall real quick over here. That ain't gonna work. Chill out there. Don't be crashing and burning over here on us. Let me do that. Oh Lord, still
My back hurts.
There's a chair right here. I was bringing it up for you earlier.
I've been standing this whole hour I've been out here.
I know. I thought that was weird.
There's junk in my chair, and it's cold over there. Ooh, your chair is warm.
All right, well, you scoot that chair back, and I'll get the junky chair. I don't care.
Nah. You're almost done anyways, right?
Very close to being done.
Right?
Yes. That's not a question of if. That's absolutely right.
I don't believe him.
I don't care if you believe me.
Look, another junk one. Why did you slice all into
Junk.
that? What is this from?
It's a porch. What is that? I don't know what you're looking at.
This.
Put that right there.
This.
That's a part of a stinger. That came from work.
I do this when we're on road trips too. I'll get irritated and start asking him 100 questions.
Oh, I don't care.
It doesn't bother him. It's like water on a duck's back. It just rolls off. Is this hot glue?
That is hot glue.
Can I steal it?
Yeah, I guess. I got multiple.
Why is it clear? Mine's yellow.
I got both of them. I think you stole my spool.
What spool?
One of my piles of them. All right, I need you to give me a second. Oh, Lord.
I can't get up. You're blocking the way. Ooh. Go that way. Look, you got it clean.
No, this has got to go. Scoot the chair closer.
No, I'm not sitting down. Because
Okay.
then you'll think you have more time.
All right. So this is how I do this. All right. So I go ahead and.
And you most certainly don't.
I'm aware.
You hear how cool and calm and collected he is? He's like that all the time. It's ridiculous.
Ta-da! Pull it off. And we will cut this jacket. Probably not the
I
smartest
feel
thing.
like you're getting comments that aren't showing up.
All right. So yeah, I feel like I might be missing some people. I do. That does happen a lot.
I don't get it. Makes me so mad.
I don't know.
What's that?
That's a grease gun.
Ew. What'd you need that for? That looks new.
It is new. Did you not see that? Watch the beginning of this video. It's a
No, I was in there parenting.
It's a mound of daggone stuff. You wasn't in there, parenting. You was gone, eating steak and pork chops.
Whatever.
And
If you don't hurry, they're gonna have to hear my owl.
yeah, I know, right?
Ba-ding!
I'll be done in just a second. So what we're doing? Dang it, man!
They can hear my Hawaiian skills.
Your Hawaiian skills.
My Hawaiian skills.
My thumb is hurting. This is not working.
What?
This I had to peel this jacket off. Oh Lord. Okay.
Oh no, you're not missing any comments. They're just not talking.
Yeah, they just hanging out. I don't mind. Like I do for you guys that don't comment. Don't feel like you have to. It's not a big deal. I'm not trying to call you out like that. I messed around earlier and called people jerks that was leaving. I really don't care. I do appreciate you guys. I thank you guys for coming. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate the support. It's not a thing where I'm like, you have to say something or you have to do this or you have to do that. It's not something like that. I appreciate all you guys, including the guys who don't say nothing. So I mean that seriously. This is not a thing. A lot of guys get kind of self-conscious about hopping in my lives or you would assume somebody would get self-conscious about hopping in my lives if I started doing stuff like that. And I really don't intend that. These videos are for everybody. Even for the occasional other shop that doesn't give me credit. that does happen quite a bit. They'll learn something from me and then they'll go and make a daggone video on it. I'm like, okay. I've made a post years ago about something and somebody's like, oh, can I save this? And then here they are, daggone, I don't know, 2-3 years later, talking like they're an expert in the field, or not even 2. I think it was probably maybe a month later. They're talking like they were an expert in the field using the information that I gave them.
I get up early.
Good night, man.
Too,
appreciate you.
But he keeps me up all hours of the night.
She tries to be an early bird.
So one of us gets good sleep until he has to go in for his banker's hour shift, and the other gets no sleep.
I don't know what the heck you're talking about. Get good sleep. Snowbird over here is falling asleep at daggum 7. I'm tired at 7:30.
Cause I get up at 6:30.
That's 11 hours.
With 3 children and a dog that talks all day long.
Did y'all hear that? 11 hours. Could you fathom sleeping 11 hours?
It is a mentally exhausting job.
I
am a teacher times 3.
Oh, I ain't talking about mentally exhausted. I'm still on this 11 hours here. If you were truly,
I have to cook. I have to do your laundry.
Look,
listen.
I'm waiting for you to. I'm waiting for you to defend this and not say, "Ain't no way I ever get to sleep 11 hours," because you don't. That's why.
Are you saying I sleep 11 hours? Because I don't. You don't let me go to bed at 7:30.
I know.
I sure would if I could.
That's what I was saying. I was waiting for you to.
I might be a little less grouchy if I did.
I was waiting for you to defend that. I don't go to
I
sleep.
thought you were talking about being awake for 11 hours. No, that's not 11. That's like 12:30. I don't know. But then I stay up till midnight trying to spend time with him. Otherwise, I don't get to see him.
She stays up till midnight, skimping out on her Duolingo.
Right, and then 11:59, I'm like, pating, 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 like trying to get it done.
Right, we're just soldering this braid on right here. This is a split feed for a RG393. So, if you guys haven't seen me do a split feed before, this is what it looks like. I'm lucky if you get 4 hours. Yeah, it's definitely a challenge sometimes getting sleep. I don't have a whole lot of room to talk about getting a lot of sleep because I don't. I mean, I try to get like, what is it, 4, 3, so 3. I try to get about 6 hours of sleep a night if I can. I do what I can to get 6 hours. But a lot of times it's 5 hours.
It's his own problem, though. Don't feel sorry for him.
Or 4 hours. Or I have to stay up all night. No, just kidding.
No.
I can't do that no more. If anybody, hang on, I'm holding this way too high. Let me get this camera up here real quick. Turn this over here.
He could get plenty of sleep if he would just go to sleep.
Depends on when I get in.
Do not pity him.
Feel sorry for me, please. No. All right. So this one needs to be this size, but this one, I don't trust it. It's on a puck, so I think he might have a bigger size. Give me a larger 8-gauge ring terminal. Right there.
Moved it. It used to be over there.
Let's put some solder together. Yeah, I'm leaving after this one. This is all right. We got to add a little bit more solder, and we made it to the end. This is literally the last bit of our solder right here.
Oh, it immediately messaged you.
Yeah, it pops up right there.
I tried you a message. What were you saying?
I was telling them this is the last thing I'm working on. But I had literally just I made just enough solder to make this happen. So the bigger joint's going to be over here. I'll have to do it over here. Oh, no, I need to do it like this.
One of the books I got at Goodwill yesterday was signed by the author.
That's cool.
And she's from the UK. Like, the book was only sold in the UK.
Cut that one up. No. We won that war. No, there's something I see every year, and I find it just as funny every single year when I say it and when I share it. Get in there. Hang on a second. I find it. It's a post out there. It's July 4th every year. I'll share it, and it shows the British flag, and it says "Happy Treason Day, ungrateful colonials." I love it. I think it's hilarious. All right, so we're gonna throw some solder in here. All right,
Oh no. My phone's on 5%.
I got a charger for you.
I shouldn't need it. It should be fine.
I am gonna be done. Just finished right here. So split feed is done. We're done with this 393. We're done with these 4 coaxes. We got another piece of 393 done. And then we've got some more stuff to do on Thursday. No, tomorrow, Tuesday. I will be caught up on Tuesday with how much I worked today. Because I've got these 4 that's going out. This one's going out. And then I've got to do that one. And then basically 4 more ends. And then I'm done. No. 1, 2, no. Hang on. 1, 2 more ends, and then we're done. That's it. 3 more ends. This is probably going to Hawaii. I'll see where all it's going. All I got it set up. This is going to one customer. This is going to another customer. They've got their split feed on one end right here, and then they've got their center conductor right here. So this is how the 393 is set up. It's set up for a lot of power. They can run whatever they need. If they wanted to run less power, they can cut it shorter, but it's just good for big power right here. So that's a split feed for some RG393 right here. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for hanging out. We grab a box from over there. Thanks for hanging out. I definitely appreciate y'all, and y'all have a wonderful evening. And I'll end it on here, and then end it on YouTube.